What is going on, you guys? It is EB here, bringing you guys another H1Z1 related video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Now, before I get into today's video, which you guys can tell by the title, is we're going to be going over how to increase your FPS and to help resolve the FPS issues we've all been having with H1Z1 as of late. But before I get into that, I just want to bring the message to make sure you guys are checking out the Twitch channel. We are closing in on 500 subscribers, so I hope you guys can follow the channel. We're giving away an AR skin, and let's get into the video. Now, increasing your FPS. Now, this first portion of the video, if you don't have an NVIDIA graphics card, this isn't going to really help you too much, so I do apologize for that. But if you do have an NVIDIA graphics card, make sure you tune into this section right away. So if you right click on your desktop area here, you'll see the NVIDIA control panel. You're going to want to open that up. So as we open this up, what we're going to do is the manage 3D settings is what you're going to want to click on. And now everything that you guys basically see in the section in here that I have on my screen is what you're going to want to have. So I'm going to quickly go over each little section and well, each little box that you should, yeah, whatever. Okay, so ambient and ambient occlusion, have that off. Anistrophic filtering. I can't pronounce words very well. Okay, so don't rip on me for that. Have that as a application controlled. The next one, have off. I can't say these words. I'm sorry, but I know what the settings are. Okay, you gotta have that off. And then the next one, have application controlled as well. Next one, have off as well. Basically, you want to have all these off. CUDA GPUs have all. The DSR factors, I have mine at the 4.0 native resolution. DSR smoothing, I have mine at 0%. I don't really think that's great to have as much smoothing as possible when you have when you want to have the most FPS as possible. So we'll have that at 0%. The maximum pre-render frames have under the use the 3D application settings. Multi-frame sampling I have off. Multi-display. Single display performance mode. Power management mode I have prefer the maximum performance. Shader cache I have on. Texture filtering on. Texture negative I have as allow. Texture filtering quality, I have that as the high performance, because you want to have the highest performance as possible here. Texture filtering, I have that as on. Threaded optimization, I have as auto. Triple buffering, I have off. Vertical sync is very important here, you guys. You want to have that off, because we don't want to have desync and all that other BS in the game. So make sure you have that off. And then the virtual reality pre-render frames, I have at 1, I guess. But so for after you have all that, when you fix all the settings, there's going to be something in like the bottom right hand corner here that just says apply. I didn't change anything on mine, so I don't have that. So make sure you guys hit apply, and then we will go to the next step here. The next step is to go under Steam. What you're going to want to do is, once the sides open up, you're going to want to go to games. H1Z1, you're going to want to right click on it, go to properties, go to local files, browse the local files, and then here the first folder what you're going to want to search for is your user options. Now, I did do a video on my full user options, so I'm not going to go over the whole thing. We're just going to focus on these first two areas for this video. If you guys want to check out my full user options video, it's going to be in the link down below, so make sure you check that out. So now for the display, my resolution, I always say best resolution for the FPS, like I'm saying, my opinion, okay, don't yell at me, is 1600 by 1024. I've seen people go 1600 by 9. That's worked for other people. It's basically what works for you guys, okay? This is just what works for me. But yeah, this is what I have going. HD Pixel Plus is at 1.0. I play on full screen mode. Some people play on windowed or windowed full screen, whatever it's called, but this is just what I play on. And under rendering, I have everything at the one area because I don't need all the beautiful graphics. The H1 isn't even that much of a full texture looking game, so you don't even need all that stuff on. So if you guys just want to copy this stuff, and I have my maximum FPS at -1. I've seen -1, I've seen 999. Choose whatever you think works better for you. -1 works for me, but everything else I have basic 0 or 1. So if you guys want to copy those, feel free. And then you're going to want to exit out. It's going to say save, so just make sure you save it. And then the next area we're going to go into here is graphics. You're going to want to double click on graphics. Now for you, when you guys open this up for the first time, you're going to see all these as true. Just make sure you make all these as false because that's going to help you guys get the most FPS as possible. So make sure you guys have all this at false. Again, make sure you save it. And then to make sure you guys can see what your FPS currently is during the game that you're playing, you come up here on the top left hand corner of your Steam app and then you go to settings. You click on in-game. There's an area here that shows have your FPS on. I have mine in the top left hand corner. You can have yours wherever your little heart desires. But basically, with these settings, I've seen my gameplay in FPS for H1Z1 go anywhere. I was averaging around 50 to 70, and now with these settings, I'm upwards between 70 to 100. So I can only see that this settings is. Well, I've taken these tips from other people. I'm just passing them along. These are just my settings that I use, other people's as well. So I'm giving credit where it's deserved. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you leave a like rating on it. Leave a comment down below of any questions you guys might have. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. But yeah, so thank you guys again so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.